Nothing is more peaceful than watching colorful sunset with your loved ones. In these relaxing moments, you may notice that the sunset is more colorful and beautiful than sunrise. But have you ever wondered about the reasons behind this phenomenon? Today we are going to explore all those reasons in this video. So stick with us throughout the video. Earth's atmosphere is made up of two molecules of gases, nitrogen and oxygen. It also has minuscule amount of numerous particles along with some other gas molecules. These particles are water, ice, dust, pollen, and soot, etc. When the sun rays enter the atmosphere, they encounter these particles and molecules. This encounter leads to change in the direction of sun rays, which is known as scattering. You may already be familiar with the fact that light is made up of different wavelengths and each wavelength corresponds to a particular color. The scattering of a particular color wavelength depends on size of molecule that it encounters. The particles who have size bigger than the wavelength of light scatter all the color in equal amount. But the size of nitrogen and oxygen molecule is less than the wavelength of some color. This is why these molecules mostly scatter blue and violet color. And as our eyes are more sensitive towards blue color than violet, we see the sky blue. At the time of sunrise or sunset, the light has to cross more thick atmosphere. As a result, nearly infinite number of scattering events occur for blue and violet light, so they scatter out and only high wavelength light reaches to us. That is why we see the sky as orange or red. Compared to dawn, there are larger number of particles present in the evening because of some anthropological factors like pollution and dust and some natural causes like high water evaporation in daylight, etc. These particles settle down at the time of sunrise due to less human activities and cooling down the earth. More particles in the evening lead to more scattering and we get more colorful sunset. But as the excess of anything is bad, too much particle will lead to even more scattering. In such conditions, even orange and red light will scatter out. This is why in polluted cities like Delhi, you will get hazy and colorless sunset. In this way, on one hand, the particles can make the sunset beautiful and on the other hand, they can spoil it completely. There is one more phenomena involved known as Doppler effect. According to this phenomena, at sunrise, we relatively move towards the sun, so the light gets shifted towards wavelength of blue. And at the evening, we are going away from sun, so light shifts towards red. This was the whole picture of why we get more colorful sunset than sunrise. And for more such interesting videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.